1 2 1 2
1 3 1 4.
What up? What up? What up? You know what this is, man. This is Mac Wiz Podcast, episode 11. It's a special day, too, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the date we got going on, you know what I'm saying? It is February 2nd, 2020. I got 11 or what?
So we got 11 podcasts?
Yeah, this is episode 11 right here, man.
Okay.
Episode 11, man. Mac, what's going on with you, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, feeling good, Willie.
Word, that's what's up, man. We got a guest, like we always have, guest speaker in the building today. Our Uncle Trez. Shouts out to Uncle Trez. Give it up for my man Uncle Trez one time. He's in the building. What up, Trez?
What's good?
All right. That's what's up, man. If you just hopped in the room, I want y'all to share this video, like this video, and definitely comment. You know, we're going to bounce around. You know what I'm saying? We got some things we want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Some conversations that we already been having, you know what I mean, about parenting, mothers, fathers, you know what I'm saying, co-parenting, people who are together and how they parent, you know what I'm saying, and partially, again, how music influences different generations. So, you know what I'm saying, we literally have two generations sitting right here in front of us. So we could dig into, you know what I mean, how music affects each generation, you know what I mean, and so forth and so forth. As I said, today is a powerful day, man. You know what I'm saying? The date, you know what I mean? The alignment of the day today is powerful. You know what I mean? Make sure you put your affirmations down, write them down, put them in a piece of paper, burn them, write them. Do something today. You know what I'm saying? Do some type of ritual.
Get people to mathematics, Willie.
And the mathematics is simple today, man. You see, you count the number of twos that we got. It's 2, 2, 222. So,
Ooh.
you know what I mean? You got 5 twos, you know what I mean? Actually, you got, no, was it? Yeah, it's 5 twos, you know what I'm saying? So you dealing with the number 10. You're dealing with the cipher. You're dealing with knowledge and what came before the knowledge, you know what I mean? 9 is really the highest number. 9 is really the highest number, you know what I'm saying? The 10 is just the 1 and the 0 coming back together, you know what I mean? So when you add the 1 and the 0, you know what I mean? That's when you get a full cipher, meaning you and your own cipher, your home 360, what you got around you, you know what I mean? So today is the day really to dig into self, not looking outside of yourself, but digging in your own self.
Understanding.
You know what I'm saying? To find something better than you, you know what I mean? Other than that, yeah, that's really today's mathematics. It is a powerful day, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the mathematics, Willie.
All right. Word.
How the people doing? I ain't been out here since last time.
I know we ain't been up here in a minute, man. It's been a long minute since we've been up here. Listen, I need y'all to share this video too, because somebody else might catch the video. They might not catch it live, but they might catch it down the line. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got some things that's coming up too. You know what I mean? Make sure you follow us on Instagram. The Instagram is real easy 720 GGD 720. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow that. We got some dope things coming up. Shouts out to my man Fetty. Matter of fact, I need to get into something. Let me see. Yeah.
Oh man.
Little Fetty real
That's
quick.
how we're gonna start the show with a little Federaci.
Yeah, little Fetty, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's time I paint the city red. It's time I switch it up and strictly get this bread. Cause I ain't with the cap and all that shit is dead. I ain't never trip off what the nigga said. I remember taking trips up on that Peter Pan.
Fire.
Me and my man traveling, doing hand in hand. On the road to riches, trying to see 200 grand. Supply and demand. If you ain't living, you wouldn't understand. All that I seen, that's where I never said nothing. I'm chasing this green, that's where I never ran from it. I know a couple of hitters, I tell my niggas red rumble. I gotta get it, I'm grinding till that bread come. I do it for the fam, that's my reason.
Right, the grind is different though, you know what I'm saying? I think the grind is different.
Till I stop breathing, nigga, you best believe it. I'm with it, killer, it's honest.
Right.
That's how I give it up now, nigga. My city turning up now, nigga. I've been grinding on my crush down, nigga.
Shout out to all the East brothers, man. That boys been putting in work for a long time. FSR.
Facts. They definitely put in work for a long ass time, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some performances actually coming up. You know what I'm saying? February 6th, we in Springfield. We at the mini mall arcade, or some mini mall experience with DJ Craig G. They got like 15 models that's doing some lingerie. It's like 25 vendors. You got DJ Craig G top floor on the ones and twos. It's a couple people performing. Shouts out to Just Moolah. Just Moolah is performing that day, and Fetty is performing that day. Then February 11th, we got dinner and a movie. All them ladies out there, you know what I'm saying? Tell your men to pull up, you know what I'm saying? Dinner and a movie is going down at Club Diamond. It starts at 8 p.m. It's in Danbury, Connecticut. Dub. Club Diamond is real easy to find. You know what I mean? You know anything about Danbury? You know what I think it is? It might be Railroad.
Railroad.
It's called
Ain't gonna be
Railroad
hard to find
Avenue.
'cause
You know?
it ain't that big.
Nah, it's definitely not, man. It's Club Diamond. That's going down February 11th. I'll put up a flyer a little bit later on, you know what I mean, so y'all can see it, you know what I mean. But Mac, man, you know what I'm saying, and the type of music that people are consuming these days, and you know how it's changed certain generations, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's still my man. I'm just trying to
And
get
I really know how music impacted us, you know what I'm saying, and how we grew up. And when we start to talk about
when you say that, let's unpack that. Let's unpack that real quick.
What type of music was it?
When you say impacted us, what do you mean? Because I can give you a couple of examples.
When I say how the music impacted us, I'll say, for example, I'll start with like they influenced like Public Enemy.
Hit Squad.
It was a big influence to me, far as what Chuck D was saying, and Flavor Flav being so original and doing things that was kind of like off the wall, like, you know, Big Clock and drinking, you know, drinking out of a baby bottle, and like, you know, Flavor Flav was like kind of like really extreme to me, like really recognized and was like, I wanted to be, you know, a little bit different. You know what I mean?
He was the first hype man.
Yeah, definitely a hype man. You know what I'm saying? So when I say the impact,
but let me say this too on that. They wasn't going to sign Public Enemy to Def Jam if Flavor Flav wasn't a part of it. Some people didn't want Flav, some people did. So the people that had power said, if he ain't a part of it, I'm not signing, because he's the one that brought Public Enemy to them. He was the brain behind all that. You know what I mean? He played 9 instruments, never learned how to play. It just came naturally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He was a part. He was the whole purpose of a public access change.
Say what?
You know what I mean? That was really popular.
Yeah, but you don't.
But it wasn't for Flav, none of that would have took part.
Word. That's definitely what I'm talking about.
Public Enemy.
Facts.
Oh, we definitely understand that music influences us as young men,
because it changed with the environment. As the environment changed, the music changed.
Since I was 8 years old, and I just seen us go. Me and my buddy Booby, we used to watch Crisscross.
Crisscross?
Put your clothes on backwards.
Oh yeah.
Had us going to school with our clothes on backwards.
We definitely did that.
Yeah.
We definitely did that and was jumping around.
So we gotta recognize it influenced us too. And even people when NWA and Ice Cube, and, you know.
Yeah, you was a thug then.
Nah, I thought I was.
Yeah, but you know, in your mind,
it's a difference.
Music can change you.
It's
there to program you.
They program you. They can program you to do certain things.
Definitely.
The music from the 80s. Just look at the music from the 60s, the 70s. It was all about. You know what I mean? It was definitely in the music. The struggle was in the music. And it influenced the people. You had men walking around proud, you know, so now you got kids walking around with the
grenade launchers.
They're worse than us, though. Because, I mean, we had sag in our clothes. They just let their ass hang out.
Yeah, they damn near naked.
They literally, by the time, underneath their ass cheek now.
Yo, I don't get that.
But that's what hip hop changed them to do. Changing the kids to be more feminine.
Underneath your ass cheeks.
Yeah,
I don't get that. I don't get
the
walking around with your butt
Brazilian
out.
butt lift.
Like that's I don't get that at all.
But
like
that's in the music.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're teaching to be feminine.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
It's,
I agree with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The tight clothes, and I think we brought this up before one time and
they got
saying
male lingerie.
when
Like
was
women
it
lingerie.
when was it cool to get 2 earrings and not 1? When did that become cool? Like,
yeah, but I'll be honest with you. I mean, growing up, I just seen straight guys with 2 earrings. And growing up, that wasn't the signal of gay, or not gay, or the signal of being feminine.
But
But
Tupac
just
had an
feminine.
earring in his nose,
yeah, I mean, and that was kind of crazy because it was like, I mean,
but nobody recognized it.
I
Well,
get it.
because,
I'm
I mean,
just
you
talking about.
recognized it,
Nah,
but you
but
didn't question it.
That's just a heterosexual, like a strong masculine man expressing himself in a sense.
Yeah, go put an earring in my nose.
I mean,
You could, I mean, a masculine man can do something like this. Cameron, to me, where pink is, it's not a like a woman's color, but
brought
it
it
is
to
a
the
feminine
forefront.
color.
mm-hmm.
So if I see somebody in a big pink, now it's fashionable.
Facts.
Right. So that goes to say that the things that are around us, like music, influence us to have these perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And saying,
exactly.
you know, maybe when we was 15 and we seen somebody in pink, be like, yo, you gay. Like, yeah.
But right now, you see the dudes wearing pocketbooks. He might have a gun in it, but it's still a pocketbook.
That's the OG right there. You might have a gun in it, but it's still a pocketbook.
Excuse me. I was against.
Yo, you gotta make a meme says that.
I was against those
He
things.
might have a gun in it, but it's still a pocketbook, my G.
It is still. It's
Still a pocketbook. This a man bag. Nah, men don't wear bags. I ain't never seen nobody wear a bag but Indiana Jones, and he's collecting stones.
Yeah, one of those bags. It looked kind of cool.
But he was collecting shit. These dudes ain't collecting a motherfucking thing.
So I got one of those little, you know what I'm saying, one of those little strap bags
Yeah,
on the side.
Yeah,
you know
but don't carry it like the way. Don't wear it the way they wear it.
Nah, you don't wear it on the side coming off. You wear it like over your shoulder.
It's still on the side coming off.
Doesn't matter how you wear it.
It's still a bag. It's still on your side coming off.
But I mean,
just you just said don't matter if it's a gun.
I think you know what I'm saying.
No matter how you wear it, it's still a bag.
Hold up, it's a purse.
It's a purse.
It's a purse with a strap.
It's a man's purse.
I think it's a matter of perspective, man.
What you trying to carry? Makeup and eyeliner?
Nah. But what if I got my wallet? What if I got my wallet?
Oh, your wallet supposed to be in your back pocket like it always
his
been.
weed,
my, you know what I'm saying. But listen.
Yes, sir.
A lot of keys.
You got too much diva shit.
What you mean?
You got too much diva shit. What else?
You saying I'm carrying too much around?
Yeah, your wallet, your cell phone, your keys, and
all that
bread.
can go in the bag.
It go in your fucking pockets, man.
Hold on.
That's why you got 4 pockets.
But I carry a book bag.
Yeah, better stay in the car too. That's nigga. These niggas got guns in the purse, nigga, with they fucking
I'm a back
cards
here,
in
man.
it. Like they go in the store.
You'll never see me with no
Yo, these
purse.
dudes go in the store and open up their bag like these chicks do with their bag. Doing too much, man.
Yeah, I get it with the old school backpack, man. But I ain't gonna front. I rock one of them. You know what I'm saying? I did.
That's it.
You know what I mean? It kept all my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? When at first I really did not want it, and then somebody wait, hold up. So somebody
put some of these young rappers on blast, man.
Oh, like who? We are.
I'm just saying.
Pocketbooks, tight jeans.
I want to say some names. So, Young Thugger, that's the nigga name?
Young Thugger.
Young Thug.
Okay. So we about to say like up or down? Like what are we about to do? Say
bisexual. He's bisexual.
Like what's up with this guy?
I don't know, man. He does seem kind of like musically talented, but he has done some shit for some people to put some people on. But
I don't want like I treat athletes, like because personally, you could like I don't care what you do in your personal life, but I don't listen to your music, and I'm really not into your. Should I not even care about them?
I mean, I don't think so, but we start to talk about and saying athletes and entertainers are not our leaders. They're not our role models. They shouldn't be role models. But in today's how we're coming up in 2022, we could talk about how we were impressioned by athletes, especially hanging a poster of Jordan
and it's still the same way with the new kids.
I can remember I had a picture of all Chicago Bears on my wall.
It's the same way right now with these new kids, how they idolize rappers and they want to live that same lifestyle.
Right, so that's the point that we're saying. You're saying,
that's like
what do you think
music
about Young Thug and what the type of content he puts out?
He put out good music.
I can't even really speak to his content too much because I ain't hear nothing but his commercial shit. Like
about somebody like
his image. He's painting his nails. Like he's doing.
You know,
I got more of a problem with Nas X, Lil Nas X, than I do Young Thugger. I mean, Young Thugger, they cross dressing. You know what I'm saying?
With the brothers in the
ASAP Rocky too. Now don't forget. ASAP Rocky too. Now
ASAP Rocky's the man right now. I mean,
he got her pregnant.
He not. Baby,
we talking about how it still influenced the hip hop. He's still wearing clothes though. He's still wearing women clothes.
He wearing him the man.
He wearing women clothes.
That's coming from this guy though. So he judges. I'm gonna throw
on the
like
kids
that.
you got.
Bro, don't throw me under the bus. All I'm saying is I'm giving props to my man.
Give me that.
I'm giving props to my guy, ASAP Rocky, for putting a bun in the oven. Yes, of course.
Cool and everything.
Yes.
Give me that
but you don't know what type of problems they might be going through.
Hey man,
on their little personal island.
I don't even. That really don't matter to me. I'm just saying that I like it. I love it.
We didn't sign no agreement where I can just be judgmental right now, right? Or I'm just gonna leave that to the poll.
It is what it is. You know what I'm
saying? That's his situation.
But far as the impact that, you know what I'm saying,
women's clothes
people, I think when we talked about this once before about people who are in that have a platform are responsible for the content that they put out. You know what I'm saying? And we got to hold them accountable. So I think Young Thugger, you know, some of the content that not just
the content because their image too, because their image what they're saying.
Right, that's part of the content. Too. I think that's part of the content.
Exactly. Okay, I got you.
I think that's part of the content, the image you know what I'm saying? If you're an entertainer, your image definitely has an impact. You know what I'm saying? It's not only what you do. If you're shooting a basketball, catching a ball, or if you're singing or you're dancing, that's like Russell Wilson.
So are we talking in circles when when you just said as an entertainer, we should hold them accountable to their image, but then on one hand we're saying they're really not role models. No, so but are we being contradicted? Or are we
to some people they are role models?
No, it's so good. So
to some people they are role models though.
So yeah, are we denying that?
No, I'm just saying as a person and what you do. Let's just say you as a roofer. You know what I'm saying? You actually have a responsibility on how you do your job and how you present yourself when you do your job. You're not going to go to your job. I'll just say, if you chose to cross dress, you're not going to show up to your job with some high heels on and some what's the name on. Are you?
I mean, nah, because that ain't job appropriate.
So then we start to talk about the things that is appropriate. That's why I get into Russell Westbrook and saying, yeah, he balled, but then when he's like, bro, what the fuck you got on?
You're mixing job with image.
Hold up. He dressed like
job.
That.
Hell yeah, what's that nigga dressed weird as fuck, man.
Nah, but his job, their job is to sell records.
Yeah, I don't like Son style then. What? That's what we're gonna say. I don't like that style. I think that style, and when you're that high, I think your style influences.
Then it's right.
People influencing what our basic is how
someone shines.
Entertainers, athletes, or whatever you want to call them, people in the spotlight influence us and our children.
Right. And how I think it's like a grip. It's like a grip on certain people where we need to separate it and saying, okay, it's almost like saying when you see somebody like a cop and saying just because he got a badge doesn't mean he ain't human. You know what I'm saying? How we have to separate, separate people for what they do. Be
a terrible husband.
Exactly. That's my point. That's the point that I'm trying to make and saying
holding athletes and entertainers
You gotta stop holding
are
each other.
accountable to
Each other.
stuff they do in their
It
personal
starts
life,
with
and we just
oneself,
want
though.
them to entertain us.
You gotta start with oneself
If
and
we just-
spread it.
No, I agree.
If we want them to stop, like when people standards, all right, we want you to entertain us and live to a standard we'll hold ourselves to, because
Exactly.
most of the athletes, you know, what I mean, they live human lives. I mean, all of them. I mean, none of them are not human.
Nah,
They-
of
you know what I
course.
mean?
And it starts with they around different people.
Right, but it's so many things that's going on.
my
It's so
point- Because if you're the role model at home,
mm-hmm.
They're gonna do it as you do.
your kids likely follow you. And I ain't saying like you gotta be what this nigga was doing.
But teach them right from wrong.
Not even that, because you know what I mean?
Responsibility, respect.
If you raise them right, you ain't got to teach them right from wrong. You're gonna show them right from wrong. Because teaching somebody is something different. A teacher can teach you something, but not really be doing what he's trying to teach you.
That.
So you got to show them.
Show 'em.
You know, showing is the best way. My daughters, in my life, my daughters seem like they got a lot of their dad in them, but they got a lot of their mom in it, as you know what I mean, as smarts in, because what my wife showed them.
To be a woman.
You know what I'm saying? They're not my. I never had to wake up to none of my daughter's 25 years old and my other was 20. You know what I'm saying? I never had to worry about waking up to a picture of my Facebook twerking or because they didn't really say mom do. They mom would joke off. They made their little videos.
But they was on the dad.
Yeah, the girl was out there twerking.
Right.
Don't my daughters ever twerk? And they do that. If I walked in the house and they doing some weird shit at a young age,
I'm on them.
what the hell y'all doing? You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Y'all ain't no way y'all ain't here doing that shit.
Nah, that's great parenting. Shouts out to my man Anthony. What's up, Hustle? How you doing, man? What's going on, King? Charlie Chase, what's up, King? I see you in the comments, man. Shouts out to Toya Top
Chris,
Floor.
what you got like, cuz?
I see you. What's up, Queen? How you doing?
Chase, what up, boy?
Shout out to all the peoples, but I'm gonna continue by saying, like, it starts with home because
They learn everything from the
even
household.
right now, my kids is 20 years old and 25 years old, and I walk in the house and my youngest daughter, she playing, Mary, or not, she might be playing some Mary, not get it wrong, but she playing Lauryn Hill album. Miss Education, Lauryn Hill. What she know about that at 20? Because her parents would play it. You know what I'm saying? She knows about the Marvin Gaye's. Why? Because her parents would play it.
Right.
She knows about certain aspects besides of what.
Everything a child
the
learns
influence.
comes from home first.
Like that's my youngest daughter. My oldest daughter, she's very she knows hip hop, but she listens to artists I never heard of, white artists, and
That's like my daughter.
you know what I mean. Y'all listen to shit like, what is this? And I love rock and roll. That's because they heard their dad
Adele
playing
and
rock and
all
roll.
that.
They heard their dad playing Jimmy. They know who Jimi Hendrix is, per se. You know what I mean? But they heard Jimmy before at least. You know, they heard the Biggies. You know what I mean? So they can respect that, and they're not. My influence was stronger than our influence, I should say, me and my wife's, and her grandmother and the people that influenced was stronger than the outside's industry music. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Say so.
That's what it has to
Opinion.
be. It starts with parenting.
I agree.
Then it goes off to other influences because Yana listens to her certain music, but she knows not to be doing that stuff. You know what I mean? In daddy's earshot,
No, I agree.
or it disrespectfully was going to be disrespecting herself. You know what I mean? Kill yourself as a woman first.
Hmm.
At any age, though.
Yeah, that's a big fact. Shouts out to you, man. You know what I'm saying, that you've held a household down where it's been two parents. You know what I mean?
My wife too, Shantae Davis, man. I love that girl to death.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's
Shout out to Ted.
word. That's definitely a great accomplishment, you know what I mean? Not to switch gears, but shouts out to everybody whose birthday it is today, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Auntie Darlene, it's her birthday today. I definitely got to get that in, man. You know what I mean? Shouts out to you. I got some other birthdays coming up a little later, you know what I mean?
Time to eat.
3:30. We are 3:31 on the
It's
dot,
early.
my guy.
It's still early. You got a little buzz in the building too.
Yeah, I gotta get my daughter off the bus.
Let me
in a
slow
minute.
down.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's great parenting. My boy is doing the work, Got to get the daughter off the bus, man. That's definitely what's up, man.
My youngest daughter, China, shout out.
Where that's what's up. Shouts out to
AKA
China.
my parent.
It just goes to the music, man. Music can influence your kids to do a lot of shit. It not influence where you're gonna be, but it can program your kids over long term. If your kids are listening to weird shit,
They're gonna become weird.
yeah, man, they're gonna become weird, man. Let your kid listen to some Def Leppard, or some rock and roll for 5 years straight.
They're gonna be taking chicken
they
beaks
have
off.
black boots tied up to their calves.
They're gonna be taking
darken
chicken
their
beaks off.
hair, wear black crosses and all types of shit. Nothing wrong with that, but that's because music influenced them.
Just went through the
You know what I'm
gothic
saying?
era. Can't forget that gothic era.
Yeah,
We thought half them kids was dead.
that gothic era was strong when I was
Yeah.
coming up.
I thought they were dead. Gathering
A whole bunch of kids come to school with
in
eyes
graveyards
painted
and
in
shit.
black, and they wasn't doing. They, you know what I mean? Y'all just
Those the motherfuckers that shoot up the school.
nah. Don't say that. Don't
Some of
stereotype it like that, bro.
Some of them
No,
were.
don't stereotype. Like that.
Nah,
Don't do
I
that
disagree
shit,
with
man.
that.
Some of them were.
Nah, I disagree with that, kid.
They put me in that mindset.
That is a Caucasian person's crime, younger
well,
person's crime,
I
but
love
it ain't. The gospel
Shooting
people
some
out
shit
doing
up.
I'm about to
Yeah.
go. I'm
that.
about
Nah,
Yeah.
shooting schools up.
Yeah, shoot.
post office, malls.
Right.
A person of color is gonna run up in the school and target a person that he's beefing with. He
Right.
or she's beefing with. They're not gonna shoot the teacher, the principal, the cook. You know, they're gonna target somebody they're beefing with.
Else they get in their way.
I mean, those stray bullets.
If they blocking an exit or anything like that, they might catch something.
They ain't gonna block no exit though. Ain't nobody blocking no exit with somebody with a gun.
You never know how a person feels.
But most of the time, you run up in this. I don't want to say black people.
Yeah, we got some serial. The DC sniper, he's bugged out.
That's the first. Come on, everybody go to.
That ain't the first serial killer. No.
Yeah, but it's not none in our era. That's the first one in our era. Like,
I'm going with the Atlanta.
and that wasn't even a serial killer. I don't know how he
That's
was.
13 people. That's
Nah, but it's
serial.
yeah, but he was trying to kill his
He was
baby
a
mama.
He was a
His baby mama did it. What are you gonna do?
Atlanta child murderer dude.
I'm trying to get this flyer up for y'all so y'all can peep this. That is going down February
What's
11th.
going on, my boy?
February 11th is going down. Dinner and a movie.
On you.
My guy Fetty will be performing. Shouts out to Yex. She'll also be in the building. Dream Big Entertainment presents Valentine's Weekend Dinner and a Movie. It's going down at Railroad Play Diamond Club. Tickets is $25. Singles, couples is $40. We got a whole bunch of food and wine, spoken word, live performances, and a live DJ. Shouts out to DJ Coolface that'll definitely be on the set.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all cop tickets for that. If you search on Eventbrite, y'all can get tickets for that right there. Search on Eventbrite Dinner and a Movie, things to do in Danbury, Connecticut. Shouts out to the guy Fetty, man. That's our guy right there. You know what I mean? So, you know,
We ain't got a date solidified yet.
yeah, all our chess. Anybody who plays
Let's go to you out there, baby.
anybody who plays chess,
We doing it a chess turn, 16-man chess tournament,
16 man.
$100 buy-in. We ain't playing for no change.
Wow.
Second place get a prize. That's so maybe a cash prize too. We ain't decide something.
Right.
We ain't decide yet. But
Okay.
first place $1,000.
First place $1,000, 16 man. That's what's up, man.
The date is gonna be this month. We ain't sure what day though. Or maybe next month,
Echo.
beginning of next month.
Yeah, definitely. Then February 18th, don't forget Sip and Paint, Black History Month. You know what I mean? We got some young brothers and sisters that's gonna come through and do some artwork. Tickets is only $25. Make sure you support that as well. That's going down at 720 Holistic Wellness Center, 1741. Take a screenshot of the video, or you can pay at the door. June 11th, I want y'all to lock that date in. June 11th is going down for Major C. First annual memorial of my guy, DJ Major C. Make sure y'all there for that. That's going down at Spring Grove. Spring Grove. All day long. So make sure y'all pull up for that.
Willie, what I got to pull this over?
Let me see what you're doing over there, kid.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got to get
It's you know, when I talk about parenting, I talk about like DCF is something else, man. It really is. I know what I had to get out of my mind is the DCF only cares about the perspective of the child. You know what I mean? So when DCF comes into a home and they separate a family and the parents have to do certain things in order to get the children back, it's like a ever going on process. You know what I mean? And sometimes I feel like shit slips through the cracks. You know what I mean? What I mean by slip through the cracks is I feel like the parents and the kids just become numbers. You know what I mean? I'm not saying all people in, social work who really don't care, and it's not, it's just not a job or whatever to them. You know what I mean? But when it gets to that point and DCF has to step in, you know what I mean? Obviously it's bad, and it's the parent has obviously neglected the child in some type of way. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Neglecting your child all the way to, ignoring your child's behaviors. You know what I'm saying?
Just believe your child. Sometimes you gotta not believe your child.
Yeah.
Because your child will lie to you.
Right.
If, especially if they don't have if they have a little bit of respect, but they trying to get away with something, they'll mislead you. They won't tell you the whole story. So the first thing I had to learn is, my kids are they're kids. They do the same thing I do. They try to see how far they can push you.
Mm-hmm.
And boundaries set with even everything that's a relationship. You gotta get them boundaries set so we know how far it is.
And a lot of families ain't, really the functional family. It's dysfunctional actually, because you got, single mothers and single fathers, you know what I mean? So that changes the dynamics of certain families and how people parent. And huh? What'd you say?
How could you put that? That's authoritarian parenting is the most effective style studies have found. Yeah, read what you're reading, baby. Go read what you're saying.
Yeah. Let me get that. So there's 6 types of parenting styles. Experts say authoritative parenting is the most effective style. Studies have found that the authoritative parents are more likely to raise confident kids who achieve academic success and have better social skills and are more capable at problem solving. What are some of the other styles? Let's click on that right there and see some of the other styles that we're looking at.
Range styles. I
We
had
can
the
go to.
the other ones give 3, 5, 5 top.
All right, so you got
Big, also.
right here.
Yeah, there you go.
So you got authoritative, authoritarian, attachment, permissive,
Authoritative, and authoritarian.
authoritarian. Yeah,
What
so
is the difference between those?
um,
Okay, I say authoritarian maybe it's a little bit about like authoritarian is maybe
mhm,
it's my way, the highway.
right. Attachment, permissive, free range, helicopter, uninvolved, neglectful. And that's why I took it there and said about DCF and saying, the least
So
you
they
could
would
do
be
is
uninvolved and neglectful.
right when
If the
DCF,
DCF is involved. What
right.
is the helicopter?
I don't know what the helicopter is. I said, wow, we have a visitor.
720 has a bit. Heat it up.
Let me check on the comments and see what helicopter style. I rode the 6. What are some of y'all parenting styles? Like, you know what I mean? What would you fall under? Authoritative, authoritarian, attachment, permissive, free range, helicopter. Let me see y'all in the comments. I'll shout comment. I seen a dope quote the other day that said, I actually posted it today. To master how not to project negativity. To master how not to protect. I had to think about myself when I posted this because I could be guilty of doing that, projecting negativity. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be to, somebody I'm working with or, somebody I'm dealing with. Be like ever on guard and always guarding, what I'm projecting. You know what I mean? Even if someone is to make me mad, what am I projecting back out to them? I'm not gonna turn around and make someone else mad or yell. You know what I mean? And it's how we convey things. And I think conveying things to your children in authoritative manner, it would be the most best. You know what I'm saying? But I know we're gonna break down some of these parenting roles. See what helicopter.
Free range.
So it says a helicopter parent is a parent who pays extremely close attention to a child or a child's experiences and problems, particularly at education. Helicopters, they hover overhead, overseeing every aspect of their child's life constantly. Whoa.
Okay.
Helicopter parent. So we got your kids do whatever. Free range is more like you're not putting your kid in school. It's a lot of homeschooling. Free range parenting. Free range parenting is the concept of raising children in the spirit of encouraging them to function independently with limited parental supervision in accordance of their age and development with a reasonable acceptance of realistic personal risks. It is seen as the opposite of helicopter parenting. So is that where we get to the middle and saying free range? All right, cool. Word. So we really just breaking down these different types of ways of parenting and, letting the people engage in where they feel like they fit in. It might, I think.
Go to this one, authoritative and authoritarian. Give me those two.
Okay. Authoritarian parenting is an extremely strict parenting style. It places high expectations on children with little responsiveness. As an authoritarian parent, you focus more on obedience, discipline, control rather than nurturing your child.
Authoritative.
Authoritative Parents are supportive and often in tune with their children's needs. They guide their kids through open and honest discussions to teach values and reasoning. Like authoritative parents, they set limits and enforce standards.
Okay, that's what I probably am.
Authoritative, you're authoritative parent.
Yeah.
And what's the last one? We got permissive. Permissive parenting is being nurturing, warm, but keeping kids under control. Similar to the authoritative style, they are responsive to their children. And obviously we all know what uninvolved and neglectful parenting is. Out of those 6 styles of parenting, authoritarian, that's the last one we didn't do. Attachment parenting is a parenting attachment of a parent, not by responsiveness, but by also continuously body closeness and touch. I'm like lost with that one. The 8 principles of parenting. Prepare for pregnancy, birth, and parenting. Feed with love and respect. Respond with sensitivity. Ensure safe sleep, physically and emotionally. Provide consistent love and care. Practice positive discipline. Strive for. Well, attachment parenting isn't that bad. I wouldn't say that's that bad.
Yeah.
Authoritative parent.
I just sent it to my daughters to see if they agree.
I've had a mix.
A mix of the ones in there.
I've had a mix of them in there. I want to say, um, there was a part of my life where I was, you could say, I guess you say neglectful. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At one time, you know what I mean.
Salute something.
And then I had a free range slash like authoritative, like you know what I'm saying, type of style. You know what I mean. As I got older and my children got older and I became a part of my kids' life, like you know what I mean. So I think it's just been a mix, but I think I agree more with the authoritative.
Period.
More than anything, you know what I mean. But I do like pieces of of the other styles, like you know what I mean. And I think
range kind of style.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Allowing your, I think when you get to a certain age, you practice that, especially we kind of practice like somewhat of a free range.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did all the what you. That was the hardest thing in my life. Was just when is time to let them be them. You know what I mean? Because to me, with Erica came when she was about 20. When she graduated high school, college, she was getting out of college and stuff. 22, 21, about 2021. Yana came a little sooner. Yana was like 19 when you just gotta let them instill the values you feel you had to.
Right.
Instead of arguing with them and becoming their enemy, if they want to choose something different and they're arguing, or some kids are arguing, but they're being heated about what they want to do, let them do it.
Right.
If it don't turn out for them, you still be supportive. I'm a told you so person. So say I told you so, but I'm gonna be still supportive and hug you up and make it, make it better the next time. But I definitely will say I told you so.
Unfortunately, I feel like I've heard that from you like too many times.
Yeah, I'm definitely I told you so person. But come on, niggas, make it better now.
So, Wiz, I told you, I told you.
But let's get past it.
Word, facts, man. Word. That's what makes a great relationship too. Not only between with your kids, but with your siblings and
Salute.
you know what I'm saying. Everyone around you, being able to get past things. You know what I mean.
Definitely.
I'm loving being back. You know what I'm saying. Shouts out to everybody who shared the video. You know what I mean. If I didn't get to your comment, you will see the video later on. I'm saying if you didn't get to see this video while we were live, you will see the video later on. Make sure you follow us on YouTube.
Is everybody still they COVID safe? How are my COVID vaccinators doing? Wait, the COVID vaccinated, y'all still sick? Because a lot of y'all vaccinated people getting real sick. I'm just saying. I'm just say that.
Hey, listen, boost your immune system, man, by taking lots of vitamins, sea moss, black seed oil. This
Just
new
eating healthy in general.
Yeah, man, this new variant was it was real weird this time. Like, we went through everything this whole 2 years, and then when the new variant came, it was I almost was felt like
What's the new variant?
I don't know what the new variant is. I'm talking about the what we call it UK, like a common cold, and mad people got, like everybody got it. You know what I mean? But the people who were vaccinated, like it hit them worse.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that.
The CDC told the people that the best defense against the COVID variant is to first they're going to say first, is to get 3 vaccinations and then catch the disease. That's your best defense against COVID.
I said, wow.
They want you to take all their medications, then catch it. And if you caught it, then that's your best defense against it. Because now you got their work and your body working together. Well, I'm just going to let my body work together. Because it's unproven, it's undefeated. Our immune system is undefeated. Human beings have survived no matter what disease or function came amongst us.
Facts, man.
We have survived from our immune system, not from nobody telling you to take 3 vaccines or you ain't getting your job. All right?
Yeah, that's illmatic, man.
I'm going to stick to the point. If they really think, if their government is still really for your health, then why we can't get free, but not free because those taxpayer paid, why we can't get health care for all our citizens if they really worried about our health?
I mean, they're giving up free vaccinations.
They spending billions on free vaccinations, but if they just stop treating people and they cure people and stop lying to people, stop putting cancer in our food and all the weird shit we all know they do, and we all just let them get away with it. It ain't news that our meat has got steroids in it. That's not news to nobody.
Right. So I think it's on us then. It's
not news that they're putting the shit that calcify our brain in our water.
Facts with the fluoride.
Yeah, it's not news that fluoride is in our toothpaste.
Right.
This is not new news to nobody. Even the furthest person away from the shit knows that not to drink tap water.
So is what I'm hearing you saying? I'm not debating what you're saying. I'm just re-saying what you're saying and saying
they lulled us to sleep.
Exactly. So it's saying that we're sheeple. We're sheeple.
They lulled us to sleep, man. We're all like this.
Wake up, sheeple.
I hate to use the shit my motherfucking adjacent legendary Duffy TV, but we in the Matrix.
The Matrix.
It's a common cliche to say everybody in the Matrix, but we are though. Like we literally we don't give a fuck that our politicians are corrupt. We don't care. As long as we got to go to work tomorrow. We don't care that our inner cities don't have our schooling systems. Our teachers are coming out of pocket for certain needs for our children. We don't care that our teachers are doing fund drives to buy necessities for our school to educate our kids. We don't care that our kids are getting a false education. It's Black History Month, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't care that our kids are only learning about Martin Luther King, the Malcolm X's, the Harriet Tubman. Those are the only people. What about the people who built the pyramids? What about people who mapped the stars?
The Dogons.
What about people who mapped the stars thousands of years before they said, what's Angeleo, what the hell his name is?
Michelangelo?
No, he's the painter.
Galileo.
Yeah, exactly.
He got that from the Dogons. The Dogons.
So, but they get credit. We don't care. We don't teach them. We don't care that they lying to us, and not just us as color people with melon. Us as people that lie to the Caucasians too.
Why haven't you learned yet?
Why?
Why haven't you learned yet?
We just don't care. We're lazy. All of us. They lull us to sleep.
Shouts out to the people who are doing the work. I don't want to sound so cliche and say the people who are woke, and saying wake up sheeple, but there are a lot of things that's right in front of our eyes, and we just won't take responsibility and say, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing things this way or believing in these false, ideologies, these false philosophies, you know what I'm saying? Because we just feed off of them.
Is that a shot at religion? You just shot a shot?
I mean, I guess.
Ideologies and
when we talk about religion, you know how we feel about religion. You and I, you know what I'm saying? No, it's not a shot at religion. I'm not taking a shot at religion. I'm just saying that, we need to actually come together as a collective. And how do we do that? By each one doing the work. You know what I mean? So we come together as a collective. You know what I mean? That's what we should do. You know what I mean? Wake up, sheeple. You know what I mean? Like that post I posted earlier. We need to master on how not to project negativity. Because that's where the abundance flows. Abundance flows, I feel, in a positive manner. You know what I mean? So anything negative is going to be the opposite of abundance. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why we kind of opened 720, so we would have a positive place, a positive platform, so we can help people springboard off of a platform such as this. You know what I mean? Well, shouts out to my people on Instagram. We also live over there on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us. Follow my guy right here, Kennedy Man. For real. And follow us on YouTube as well. You know, YouTube is where you could go back and see all of our podcasts. This is actually episode 11. Episode 11.
We got that many?
Yes, we've been talking that shit for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get more though, man. We've been doing it too long now on the 11.
I mean, it's
slow on it. We got other lives, man.
I mean,
we do this as a hobby.
Yeah, it's not like something that we just, these are merely just conversations that we have between me, Mac and myself. You know what I mean?
He got a crazy ass baby mama.
Huh?
He got a crazy baby mama, so
he
wanted to talk about parenting.
Yeah, I really wanted to divulge in parenting, and you know what I'm saying, because of some personal things I was going on. But I'm feeling a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that we talked about the 6 different styles of parenting, because I actually learned something right there. You know what I mean? Charlie Chase says we need to get something together for the suffering mothers and fathers whose kids have been killed in the community, and who've been killed in the community, whose kids are about to get 100 years. We need to have a voice for the community. I agree, Charlie Chase. I think that voice is within each one of us. You know what I'm saying?
That's coming from an OG right there.
Word. I salute that. Word. I salute that right there. As I was saying, if y'all would like to see more content, just follow us on YouTube. It's easy to find. Just type in GGD 720, the Galactic Guardian page, and you'll find the rest of our videos. You know what I mean? I think dating all the way back to like I want to say we've been on for like about a year now, 11. So it's kind of like one episode every month, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been on for a year. So we'll do a little bit more work though. You know what I'm saying? We'll get it in. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, shouts out to my man Fetty, the whole 18. Don't forget, February 11th is going down, dinner and a movie. I showed y'all the flyer. The 18th is going down, Sip and Paint Black History Month edition. Shouts out to Black
Chess
Wall
tournament
Street.
coming down. Dates
Yes.
being announced.
Chess tournament coming up. You know what I mean?
Where
Make
the
sure y'all
chess
tap.
players at?
Yeah, we need some more chess players down here at 720. You know what I'm saying? Come through 1741. Anytime y'all feel like y'all want to play some chess,
We in the building, man.
we're always in the building, literally in the building. Peace, love, and light. We out. I want to catch the rest of that podcast because I came in real late.
What's up, bigger?
Go not to Instagram, sorry. YouTube.
What's up, bigger?
Go to YouTube and check us out on YouTube.